Welcome everyone to our first episode of the year, man.
Happy New
Welcome back,
Year.
Huxley. Happy New Year. We always enjoy having these first episodes
Hmm,
just for the sole fact that we get to talk about new bands that we
yes,
find. And I'm so excited to talk about almost all of these. Yeah, all of these are,
mm,
are great, man.
I feel like we
But I,
deserve a
but
pat, a
I,
pat on the back.
pat on the back, pat on
The
the
work
back.
that
Yeah,
we've
there we
done.
go.
Yeah.
I feel like you found mostly UK bands,
Did
and they
I?
were like mostly all of them were UK
Shock.
bands. Oh yeah, I know. Golly gee. But it's so funny that before we even get started, I just wanted to say thank you everyone for the last, year and a half, 2 years
Mm,
that we've been doing this.
yeah.
And man, just everyone that's been here, we want to thank y'all for listening, for stopping by, and just thanks just in
Mm,
general. Just I can't
thank you.
we it turned in from being a hobby to being something I'm passionate about,
Mm,
and I'm absolutely love being here.
yeah.
And without further ado, Huxley, are you ready to get started with your picks?
I think I am. Yes, I am very excited about
All
this.
right.
Sh
What is your
you know
first
what? Actually, one thing
action? What?
I meant to listen earlier to last year's just to see if anybody we talked about like went viral or sky high or anything
I
like
did the
that.
same. I
But
did the same.
forgot I forgot to listen to the episode. So
That is perfectly fine with me,
that
man.
is a fail on my
Uh,
part, but whatever. Um,
what's your first song you want to talk about and
so I,
your
I know
the
I did
band?
say earlier that I'd not really put them in order, but I am gonna go with the order that they're in because they're kind of in a loose order, sort of. So the first
Yeah,
one that I'll go
same.
with in at my number five is Upon the Water, and the song is called Sinking. Now, this one is trying to remember now how I actually found some of these bands because there was a couple that I actually found through like TikTok or like randomly scrolling Instagram type thing. And there was a couple that I found from looking at various like posters of festivals and stuff that are coming up this year.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that I think these were on TikTok, and somebody had put like a different video on saying, "Oh, these are really good. You should check these out." And then within the comments, loads of other people were saying, "Oh, if you like these, you might like this band." And somebody else had commented saying, "Oh, if you like whichever band it was, I can't remember, try listening to Upon the Water." So I was like, "Oh, okay, I like kind of like that name." And we are waves across the water, so let's kind of
And I love
plug
it. Okay.
plug that together and just
I
see.
got you. Got you.
So that was my thought process around it. But yeah, so I listened to this sinking and really like the kind of metalcore vibes that they've got. Really, really good. Really good singer. I really like the singer's voice as well on this one. And it was the fact that the singing, the sort of, I don't know, would you call it traditional metalcore? That kind of
Like new metal kind of deal.
tonal singing. Do you know what I mean? That
Yeah, I
kind
got
of
you.
over the top of the guitars. Just I thought, yeah, this is really good. I really enjoyed this one, so it went into my list. Did you enjoy this? What do you think?
I did enjoy this one. This one was like that kind of a new metal band
Hmm.
that kind of does things a little bit differently. Their
Yeah,
guitar works a little bit different. I really like these guys, and they only have, I think, if I look on here, they
not
only
much.
have 3,000 monthly listeners, which
Mm,
is insane
yeah, yeah.
that we find these bands with such little listeners. And it's like, why don't these guys have more hits?
I know.
I
It's
I
crazy.
want I want if anyone's listening to this podcast, please go listen to this band.
Yeah.
This band is really good. I love them and what they do. Um, this was kind of like I kind of did some notes a little bit
Okay.
for each of the songs.
Yeah.
If you want the deep dive on who's in the band, go to their official pages and all that stuff.
Mm,
But the appeal for this one is they just have this presence that you don't get to feel with a lot of other bands.
mm,
They mix like with like a little bit of electronic in there, not very much,
Well,
but they use it so subtly.
sprinkling.
They just sprinkle it in there, and I enjoy that very much because,
Yeah.
if you're too heavy with it, then you're known for that.
Mm.
But if you use it very little, you're not really known for that.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
cool that you put these in your tracks.
Mm.
And I did go a little bit into them, and they have a song called 2 or 11 or whatever it's
Mm.
called, and it's featuring Garrett Russell. I can't remember where he's from at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, if you could look that up while I'm talking about
Mm.
this. And they just, it's like, it's so funny because their song is on Upon the Water, and their song is called Sinking. And I
Mm.
love that. And I actually thought that was a really
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
play on
Yeah.
words.
Cool, isn't it?
And it's just, they got like that melancholy sound
Yeah.
in a way. You know me, I like my sad music. I
Mm.
like,
Mm.
things that
Emo
are
core.
l- emo core a little bit. I did very much enjoy this one, and
Yeah.
this was like a perfect title for a song that if you want to get into this band, this is the band to get into.
Mm.
And I really did enjoy this song very much. I definitely want to get into these guys a little bit.
Nice. Oh, good. I'm glad that you liked
Yeah.
it. I actually can't find where he's from. I know he's in a group called Silent
Really?
Planet. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Uh,
Silent Planet. I know who Silent Planet is.
California, I think. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. He is in Silent
But
Planet. Yeah.
also the video is really cool. Go check out the
Mm.
video.
Yeah.
The video is really
They,
cool.
they do have
I
some
did like
really
the video a
cool
lot.
like visuals generally, like as you can see on, well, for those on YouTube that are watching, like
Yeah, yeah, for
the
those on
sort
YouTube.
of,
Yeah.
yeah, the kind of water theme, they seem to have that heavily influenced a lot in their music, which is really cool. I just really liked it. Yeah. So yeah, that was my first pick anyway.
All
Um
right, so we're gonna go on to my first pick, and I went with No Future by My Evil Twin. I really dug these guys. Like as soon as I heard this song, I was like, it was eerie to
mhm,
hear,
yeah.
like in a way, like when it first starts, and then he breaks in with the fucking vocals,
Mhm,
and it's just like, bro, I absolutely love the screams in here.
yeah.
This guy is so talented, and as far as I know, um, let me see. It's very like a scrappy-ish, do-it-yourself kind of project in a way, and I
All
really
right.
did
Okay.
and I did
Similar
really
to us.
enjoy this one. Yeah, compared to us, like it's a do-it-yourself kind of deal,
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed that. Just the sound and the chorus and the breakdown were really good.
Hmm.
Go check these guys out. They need more listen, and they are from Italy, which is crazy
That's
to find
wild.
out. Yeah, they're from Italy. I found a lot of foreign bands.
Hmm.
I only have one band on here that is from the States,
Well,
which is wild.
yeah, yeah.
But they are my new favorite band from Italy. That's as they said in their description.
Yeah,
It says
yeah.
your new favorite metalcore band from Italy, which they are now.
Fact.
You are facts. You might be the only metal band that I know from
That's
Italy,
so
but you're
funny.
still my favorite. It's so good. What did you think about this song, man?
If I have to be honest, I don't think this is their best song.
No,
It
it's
it
not. It
was
was
it
just the
was
song. It was the
it,
first song I heard.
yeah, yeah. I actually did go into their Spotify page and listen to like another song, a different song, and I did enjoy that more. I don't know. I felt like this song, obviously, his vocals do shine on this, like the screams and everything in there, which obviously can appreciate. But I just felt like this particular song was like missing something. I don't want to really use the term like generic metalcore because it is a bit more than that. But I didn't feel like we didn't get like that heavy breakdown, or we didn't get that like mind blowing solo or anything like that. We just kind
Yeah,
of got the dirty chugging guitars and then the kind of similar drum patterns
you
all the
got the
way
like the
through there.
half steps on the
Yeah,
guitar on the
but they do
drums.
have some. Me personally, I think they do have some other songs that are definitely very much worth listening to. But the fact that
This
they're
wouldn't have
Italian
been
is just
like
wild.
Yeah, so this probably wouldn't have been the song that you would have picked, I guess, is what you're
Yeah.
trying to say?
Yeah.
Gotcha,
I might
gotcha.
have picked another. But still, yeah, his voice is just absolutely crazy again, like those screams. I've enjoyed a lot of vocals this time around looking into this episode.
Same.
It's
I
been a
think that that's
cool
what kinda it
vocal
is for me.
episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
I think that that's kind of what I'm more of attracted to now is like if you have good vocals, if you can do the
mhm,
screams and the singing,
yeah.
I'm hooked, and you got
Mm,
a good riff behind you.
yeah, yeah.
Count me in, man. I'm a
Bit of
fan now.
chonk.
A bit of chonk. If you got a little bit of chonk in your song and you got good vocals backing that up,
Yeah,
bro, count me in, man.
yeah, yeah.
I
I'm
absolutely
down.
loved it.
Yeah,
That's all
a
like I
good
really got
find.
for this one, man.
Sorry, I was just having a quick look to see
Oh,
if I
oh,
can
they
work
have
out.
2.3 monthly, 2.3K monthly followers.
Right.
So go
Okay.
go give them a
My
follow.
evil
Go
twin.
my evil twin. Yeah,
Cool
yeah.
band name as well. I must
Listen,
admit, I do like that. My evil twin.
I do
It
like
it,
that
it
one, man.
reminds me of that Simpsons episode where they find Bort. Is it Bort in the attic?
Bored, yeah. I did like that episode. So what's the
um.
next one you got for me, man?
So my next one then is a band called Unpeople, and the song is called Waste. Now these are I think I've do I have their yeah I do I have their uh Instagram page up. They've got 10K followers on Instagram, and on Spotify, listener wise, we're looking at 35,000. So a little bit more than the ones that we've just been talking about.
Yeah.
I haven't seen these live yet, but I do know that a few of the festivals that I've been to, I have seen them on the lineup, but I just haven't got around to actually seeing them live yet. So that was half of the reason that I added them on here, because I know that they are kind of doing things and like getting good bookings and all that kind of thing. They've done in the UK, they've done like Download Festival, they've done Slam Dunk Festival, which is going to be later on
They
this
seem
year.
to do a lot of festivals
Yeah,
with this band.
I think they're a
And I
kind
and
of
I and I think
that is the sound that they're aiming for. That kind of
yeah.
bigger sound, if you know what I mean. Um,
And they're kind of like looking for like a crowd. They're not looking for like a small project. They're looking for bigger crowds
yeah,
and
I
reaching
reckon
bigger
so.
audiences and
Hmm.
stuff. And I think that that's what this
I
is.
think as well, some
I
of the
think
songs that they've got are quite, like the big choruses that would
yeah,
sound
they do have
awesome when
big
you're
choruses.
outside
Yeah.
at a
Oh
concert.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, these kind of gave me like a mix between like pop punk
Mm.
and like a little bit of metal mixed in kind of
All right.
deal.
Okay. Do you know which
You
band
got
I
the big
think these
choruses.
reminded me of? A little bit
Who?
of Royal Blood. Just a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, no, I totally get that.
Yeah.
This one is such a you band. This one is so you because but I feel like I'm getting roped into that category now because of
I
you,
have to
because I'm
say, I
hearing
was a
more of
little
like
bit nervous with this choice only, and I thought, I'm not sure he's going to go for this. Well, not that
I
we
feel
have to pick
like
bands that
roped
we
in. The
both love.
chorus was good.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
chorus was where I got dragged into it, and I found myself looping
It
the
is a bit
chorus
pop
over and
punky. I know
over.
what you mean. Yeah,
It's a little pop punky, and that's
yeah.
kind of what I
I'll
go
take that.
towards
Yeah.
whenever I am
Mm,
listening to pop punk. I'm listening for
mm.
those big choruses. I'm looking for something to sing loud and proud in my car
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and just have it on full blast. And this one was so much fun having in my car and playing.
Mm,
And this was probably like a surprise pick coming from you because
mm,
you're this doesn't seem because it seems after the first time I heard it, I was like, this isn't a Huxley
mm.
pick. And then the more I listened to it, I was like, "Oh, okay, I can see why he picked this
Yeah,
song."
yeah.
And I definitely love these guys. I definitely enjoy the artwork on
Mm,
their album cover of this one.
yeah.
Very interesting. I just don't get
Freaky.
it, but I love the name. But I love the name Unpeople. So
Yeah, it's good. They're
they're
not
just
people.
what a weird name. They're not people. And
I love that
I
too.
definitely love this one. And for me, they give like a little bit of like a newfound glory kind of feel in a
Okay.
way.
Yeah,
And that's kind of where I went to, or like state champs
yeah, yeah.
in a way,
Mm,
kind of like in that era.
Yeah.
It was a little bit like just a little hint of metal put in there, and
Mm,
I really like that kind of style. And
yeah.
I did enjoy this one actually a lot. I knew you were afraid to send this one, but I it's so funny because I do the same thing for you. It's like, is he going to enjoy this song? Is he
Yeah.
going to like this song? Is he going to like?
I actually
I did not
looked
enjoy this at
when I
all.
went into Spotify, their top song was like 1.2 million, and this one was like 800,000. And I listened to the 1.2 million one, there, obviously their kind of most well known song. And I was like, nah, I don't think I can send him this one. I'm not feeling it. I don't think he'd feel it either. So I kind of went down the list, and then the second one down was this one. And I was like, no, okay, yeah, this is cool. I like this. I think you'll like it.
I did enjoy this one, man. I really did
Good.
like this one.
I'm glad.
Go check them out, people. They're called
Yeah.
Unpeople,
Some people.
UN people,
Yeah.
and they I think this one is another UK band, I
I'm going to
do
check that
believe.
because you just said that I didn't have many. That first pick, they're from California. I'm not having that.
Oh, the first. Oh yeah, yeah, no, but I think that there was like another one that was UK. I think this one's UK. Is Hertfordshire near you
Who?
or
Oh,
Hatfield?
try to say that first one again. This is a YouTube short in the making.
Hertfordshire,
No, try again.
Hertfordshire.
Try again.
I don't know how to say that. Sure, Hertfordshire.
Oh, nearly. It's
I don't know.
Hertfordshire.
It's pronounced like
Hart,
Hertfordshire,
Hertfordshire. Yeah.
Hertfordshire,
Hart,
Hertfordshire. You
Hertfordshire.
and your crazy English
Sure.
names, get
Anyway,
out of
it's
here.
not near me anyway, so no.
Gotcha.
After all
But
that.
yeah, well, yeah, I know, but it's still like a UK kind of deal, though, right?
Hmm. Yeah, they are from the
So,
UK. Yeah, they are.
okay, all right. So I was right about that one.
Yes, correct. On this occasion.
So we're gonna go to my next one, and this one was a really good pick. I think that this one's like up there for me. Violence Over Reason by Soulsick. This,
Okay.
oh my god, these guys are from Norway. They're Norwegian,
Yes.
and
And they are
it's so
awesome.
wild. They are awesome. They are very deathcore-y
Yeah, they
and
are.
very gent and progressive metal, as it says in their description.
Mm,
And I don't know what it was about this song that grabbed me, but I think it was just the vocals for me
yeah.
for this one. His vocals were absolutely insane with this song. And you and I watched the video for this one as
Mm,
well.
they
And
did.
I was like, bro, this is
This
such a great
th-
fucking song.
when you show me that video, yeah, it is an awesome video. But I think music wise, the brutality is what appeals to me a bit.
Yes.
So yeah, are you having a bad day?
Yeah,
Put this on. Are you having a good day?
that's
Put this on.
exactly what it is. It's so funny. It's so funny because I made a note about that. I said, "This is the kind of band name and song title that tells you exactly what the vibe is before you even press play." This is giving you
Oh,
that it's
cool.
like violence over reason. You know exactly what you're getting yourself into
Yes.
with this kind of song,
Yeah.
and I just love the way he says violence over reason,
Mm,
and he stretches out the screams,
yeah.
and then he goes a higher pitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, this
Awesome.
what can this guy not do, man?
Yeah.
This is such a great band.
This
And
is a
let me
great
see how many
find.
monthly followers they got 3.2K followers a month. We're really finding ones that are
That
just
is not a
like out the
lot,
gate.
man. Yeah.
It's not a lot. So
How
it's
good
like
with
it's
the
so
songs
funny.
are.
And it's so funny because when we do these episodes, I think this is our third one that we've done, right?
Mm,
We've done our 2024, we've done our 25, and now we're doing 26.
yeah.
The first one we did, right?
Hmm.
We did Gore. Gore
Yes.
was the fun because I found Gore. I can't remember what song it was that I couldn't
Mm,
beat myself up for it, but I found Gore.
yeah.
And then look where they're at now,
Mm.
right? Like look what they're
I
doing
did
now.
look where they're at.
This
I literally looked where
you
they're
did,
at.
you saw them. And I feel like this isn't quite a Gore moment for me with this band,
Yeah.
but I think that they are heading in that direction,
Mm,
and
mm,
I think that they are gonna blow up this year.
yeah.
If they don't blow up, man, I there's something wrong with the music industry
Mm.
at this point.
These
These
guys
guys are
deserve to be
so
on
good.
not just festival all over Europe and everything else, but that I feel like they really deserve to be on a kind of massive band, like a support to a massive band on tour. That's what they would need to
I
then
absolutely
get the
agree.
next step. You know what I mean? Sound good enough. So
Absolutely agree, and,
yeah.
like and I'm trying to think of, like, bands that would love to for them to be a support. Like, I would love them
Mm,
to support, like, Encore or something,
mm.
or I would love them to,
Bad Omens.
any
I
kind
think they'd be
or Bad
good for
Omens
them.
would be one.
Yeah.
Eminence would be another good one for them
Eminence
to
would be
do.
absolutely
That
perfect.
would be so
Eminence
cool
are
because, like,
Swedish
the
also. These are Norwegian. Oh my god.
and I think that that would be really cool to
That would
see
be
these
so
bands.
cool.
They need they are such a good support band, and I don't say that to be mean to them.
No, yeah,
I
it's a
say that
compliment.
I say that this is a compliment.
Yeah.
If you're supporting a band like Eminence or Bad Omens, bro, you are doing something right in your life.
Mm.
And I think that this is absolutely fantastic. These guys are so good. Go check these guys out.
Yes, do.
They're a reason that they're kind of like in the middle of my pack because I got two more after this that are just absolutely so good, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely love it.
I agree with that.
Um, do you have anything else, or can we move on to your next one?
I don't think so, no, but just a really awesome pick and go and check out the video. Like Keith says, we watched it and was just like, wow, this adds another dimension.
This is so good.
Yeah.
All right, your next one. It seems it's Dead Weight by New Shapes. That one.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now again,
Tell me about it, man.
these are on 44,000 listeners. And
Another UK band.
uh, potentially like from this
It is.
side
It
of
says
the
it right in there. It
God
says it
damn,
right
does it?
there.
All right, yeah,
UK
they're
headline
from
dates
Scotland.
now.
Okay,
They're from
they
Scotland.
are from Scotland.
I
Yeah,
think they're from Glasgow or
that's
something.
fine. All right, okay. Oh, you know more than me already. Um,
I do. I've been doing my research.
but yeah, again, these are another one which kind of nervous to send to you for this song
Really?
specifically. Yeah, because I don't know, it's got that kind of these for me are. Oh, they're actually playing it. They're playing in my town in April as well. Might have to go and see them. Yeah, they kind of
Why were
give.
you afraid to send this one to me?
I think from listening to the way this song opens up, it doesn't immediately sound like it's going to be heavy or rock or I don't know. There's just some elements of it in the first part of the song where I was like, But then when it actually gets into that middle section, or just after about a minute in, and the kind of heavy guitars come in and the screams come in, I'm like, all right, okay, this is what we need. This is what I like.
And
I will
see,
choose this song.
this is, and see, you know me well enough to know that I'm going to give any song a listen. Any one song,
Yeah,
I will give it a listen.
yeah. I feel like
And
we
if I don't
both
like it, I
would.
don't
If
like
if
it.
both of us recommend a song, we'll both listen to it
I'll give it a listen.
in full.
Yep.
But yeah, we might not like it. But I always feel like if there's a bit in the start that grabs you in, if there's a bit where I think, wow, that was like awesome, then I know that that's the part I'm looking for that you
I
will
think
also usually feel the same way.
I think that this song does a good enough job in the beginning. Like, 'cause when it starts, it is a little slow,
Mm,
but when it picks up, it stays picked up.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then that's kind of where
To
I
keep the
really like
energy.
it.
Mm,
I do like the build up, and then
okay.
the build up builds that energy up. I do enjoy this one.
Hmm.
So, the lead singer is Ian Mann. He's the lead singer. He does great vocals.
Yeah.
I think Troy Hopkins is the guitarist, and Logan White is the drummer. If I have that wrong, please let me know.
Okay.
Um, but that's what it says here.
Mm,
But they are from Glasgow. They're from Scotland, which is funny
nice.
because one of my favorite YouTubers lives in Glasgow, and I think that that's really cool to see. Um, but I did write a note for this one. It says this is the kind of band that can pull in heavy listeners, and that I don't normally listen to this crowd, so they
Mm,
can. So
yeah.
like the people that don't normally listen
They're a
to
good
metal,
mix. Yeah.
listen to these guys. This is a good mix of
Mm,
all of it,
mm,
and it kind of reminds me in a way of
I
like A
agree
Day to
with that.
Remember, and that's how kind of like how they did their songs,
Mm,
because they have some of their songs where, oh, it's not so heavy, but then you
mm,
get into like their other stuff. Maybe their other stuff is heavy. I
mm,
haven't really like delved too deep into this one. I kind of want to
yeah.
after hearing like because like I said, I had this playlist on over and over, and when it got to this one, I was like, "Oh, it's this song again. Oh, I
Mm,
really like the
mm,
song."
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, cool. I don't like. I actually don't mind this." I didn't skip any song, by the way, of
No,
like
I also did
of
not.
any of these.
No,
I didn't skip once,
no.
and I absolutely love it, and I love
Oh,
everything
good.
that's going here. Um, this was a good pick, man. I absolutely
Nice.
enjoyed this one.
Oh, good.
Go check these guys out
Yeah,
for
definitely.
sure.
Yeah, I might go and check them out. I might go see them in April.
Man, go see them in April. Please
Yeah,
do. Please for me, go see them. All right, so we're going to go on to my next one if that's all you got.
yeah.
We are
What
going to
is it?
go to Minerva on every
Yes.
page.
Good.
This is a fantastic song. I did a lot of research for this one because I wanted to know more about the song
Yeah.
itself.
Mm,
And apparently, it's about a failed relationship
mm,
and it's about talking about heavy stuff through music.
mm,
And it's just, man, the emotions that you hear when you hear the song, the emotions that you get whenever it gets to the chorus, you can
mm.
feel that pain, you can feel the anger, you can feel the betrayal,
Yeah.
you can feel everything that he's gone through with this song. And I guess Minerva is the woman's name or something, which I think
Right.
is a really cool name for her song, Minerva.
Mm,
I really like that name.
yeah.
And I really love the build up to this. I love the guitars.
Yes.
I love everything that this song has to bring. The vocals are really good.
Mm,
Kevin, who does the vocals, does a great job.
yeah.
Um, Janique, I think Janik is the guitarist. Tim is another guitarist. Mario plays the bass, and Patrick plays the drums.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
this is they are from Geisen, Germany. Geiben, Germany. I don't know how to pronounce that
Mm.
funny B. I don't
I
know how to
think it
pronounce
is. I
that.
think you do pronounce it as in an S sound. I think.
It's an S sound,
I think it's
so it's like a
Gessen or
Geis
Geisen. Yeah.
Geissen,
I think.
Gessen,
Yeah.
a German. They are a German band. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm finding like all these like European bands,
Mm,
and I came across this one, and it was really what grabbed me in was they had the chorus in the back of the metal music. And
mm,
I thought that that was really cool. And
yeah.
towards the end, they kind of slowed it down to where it was just the chorus because this is one of those songs where it talks about heavy stuff
Yeah.
and it just doesn't like let it go. It lets you
Mm,
sit with it.
yeah.
It lets you dwell in it a little bit to understand why you're here. And
Hmm.
that when that kid's chorus and the choir
Oh
come
yeah,
in,
that's awesome. That.
that's when that's when you get to sit with the emotions that this has brought you.
Mm,
And I can't thank these guys enough for putting out the music that they do with and they get this 1.6K followers. That's all they
that
have.
is
Give them more.
illegal.
Give them more. It's illegal for these guys to have that
That's
kind.
against the law. Yeah. Oh my
Um,
God.
and they have been through building through real gigs. They are opening support slots and they are touring in Germany, and that's part of like their momentum to try
Mm,
to get into festivals and stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
So I think that once they get into better festivals,
Hmm.
I think that they're going to blow up this year
I
as
hope
they
so. Yeah.
should.
Mm,
I'm going to try and keep track of this one. This is like I said, this one definitely isn't my gore moment,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
this is definitely one to watch out for
Mm,
sure.
yeah.
And
It is. I love
and
this.
this song isn't heavy for the sake of being heavy either.
No.
The subject matter is heavy. The song just like collaborates well with it, and I think that they did a really good job with that.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
And it's like and this is another note that I kind of put there, kind of clever, on my part. I says if you like riffs and a reason, this band scratches that itch.
Mm,
Is so if
yeah.
you
Yeah.
want a band that makes you think about things and makes you want to do better in your life,
Yeah.
this is that band that scratches that itch.
Mm,
They kind of remind me of way in another band called Citizen Soldier. I don't know if you know who that is, but I'll have to show them to you
mm,
sometime. But he talks about a lot of like depression issues and just like suicides and stuff
mm,
like that. He deals with a lot of heavy
okay.
matters, and I think that this band is doing that same thing.
Mm,
and I kind of compared the two, even
Yeah, yeah.
though that on every page does the metal kind of side, and Citizen Soldier is more of like the heavy rock,
Right,
and
yeah,
I really like that. What
yeah.
did you think, man? I've talked long enough.
Mm. I think this was a very, very stellar pick, a great find. I really enjoyed, like you mentioned, about that kids' chorus towards the end. That was just so kind of like eerie, and I didn't expect it. Absolutely, nowhere at all did I expect from listening to the song for that to ever come in at the end. It was such a perfect ending for it. It's very cool that they are German. Absolutely kind of shocked me as well listening to it. I kind of got a little feeling of Bullet for My Valentine and like earlier
Same.
Kill Switch vibes a little bit in parts, like the if I just say the Howard voice, the classic Howard voice, parts of it kind of,
Yeah.
made me a little bit think about that. Um but yeah, just what an awesome, awesome band these guys are. I really, really hope that they go on to bigger and better things because they do have an extreme talent. These are definitely one that I'm going to go into, like you just said, you were going to dig further into my pick. I think I'm going to
Is
dig
this
dig
that one
further
for
into
you?
these. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about his voice that when he's
It's great.
singing,
It's like
it
it like
kind of
puts
just
you in a trance,
yeah,
man.
it just pulls me in. But it's one of them voices as well. It sounds familiar. I know I've never heard this band before, but he's got elements maybe of the way that they sing that makes me, like I said, sound a little bit like Howard Jones when he's doing the main singing, or a little bit of like
I got you.
Bullet for My
Mhm.
Valentine. But there's other elements in there that just sounds really familiar. But yeah, this was an awesome pick, man. What a find. I applaud you
Oh
for this.
man, I appreciate that. Pat on
Yeah.
my back, pat on my back.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Love it.
love it, man.
Yeah.
We can go to your next one, man.
Right, so my
Oh,
next one is let me see. Ah, okay, this is an interesting one. So my number two is Calva Louise, Hating Me.
yeah, the Hate and Me.
Yeah.
This one's got a little bit monthly follow,
Now,
161,000 monthly followers.
yeah, yeah, they're creeping up a little bit more the higher I get, if you've not noticed already.
Yeah.
But this was an interesting one, right? So let me track back on my story. I was looking at the right. Sorry, I'll start all again. I was looking at the Instagram of Unpeople, and they had uploaded a poster for a festival that they're playing, Copenhagen in Copenhagen, right? Then somebody had commented on that saying, "Oh, I see you're playing on the same day as Calva Louise. I really recommend that you check them out." And there was only about 4 comments on that post, so I was like, "Oh, okay, well, I will also go and check out Calva Louise. Then if somebody's commenting on them to check them out, then I'm going to go check them out." Anyway, I went to have a look and was like, "Right, okay, these are cool. They sound interesting. I think is the best way that I can describe them. They've got very kind of unique elements to the band.
They
I,
do.
I see
They
that
do.
there's some Spanish vocals, some Spanish lyrics in some of the songs.
Venezuelan.
And yeah, and I'm like, what is going on here? Like, I seem to have whoever this was. Thank you for recommending them, commenting on that poster, because I was just like, what the hell? So then I started looking into them, and that's where I got onto the Wikipedia page and found out that the lead singer is born in Venezuela, but then relocated to the UK. But
Yeah.
she actually moved to France first
Hmm.
and didn't know. Let me find the Wikipedia thing, because seriously, I was reading through it and I was just like, what?
You were blown
So,
away by the whole thing.
well, yeah, it kind of was just one of them where I was like, oh right, okay, that's cool. And then I read the next thing and I'm like, whoa, that's also cool. And then I'd read again and I'm like, what the hell? So I'll just quickly go through the history of Calva Louise on Wikipedia just for the benefits, right? So Calva Louise was formed after 3 members, each originally from 3 different continents, all relocated to the United Kingdom. So the singer, Alinak, is from Venezuela, Aho is from France, and Parker is from New Zealand.
Yeah.
And
Wild, bro.
I'm just like, what the hell? So the singer left Venezuela and moved to France. unable to speak anything other than, I don't know if it is Spanish or Venezuelan
I think it's
yeah,
Spanish.
from Venezuela. And so she literally like got jobs working in France and then met somebody. She enrolled at like music school or something and then ended up meeting the guy who played the guitar or the bass. And then I
Hmm.
didn't actually even understand how the guy from New Zealand ended up coming and getting involved with them. And then they all decided to relocate to the UK because the music scene was kind of than France's music scene, basically. So literally,
Yeah.
all of this, I was just like, what on earth? It turned out like parts of it said as well throughout COVID, throughout all the COVID lockdowns, that the singer learned how to make CGI elements to the music videos. She directs them, she shoots them, she records them, and then she puts it all
Cool.
together. And they're all fully 100% independent. So they record all the music and put it all
I
out by
didn't know
themselves
that.
and then do the same thing for all the videos. And I was just like, wow. And the music's wild. She's got a right voice on her as well. She can scream. Like all of the instruments sound really impressive. I was
There's
just
so
like,
many
ooh,
different pitches to her voice
yes,
that it's like you think that it's a different person every single time that she
yes,
starts singing,
that is true.
which
Yeah.
I thought was really cool.
Mm,
So yeah, you were right, and they're very multinational
mm,
and of a band, and
absolutely.
having her on the piano and the keyboard was really cool.
Mm,
The whole piano part really drew me in
yeah.
because I like hearing piano and like my rock and metal music. I don't know
Mm,
why, I just do. I
yeah.
love hearing the big string instruments like that.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so she actually grew up obsessed with classic rock metal and was determined to get into the UK because that's where her heroes came from. And the
Oh,
band's early journey involved moving countries, learning language barriers, and building anyways. And I thought
crazy.
that was really cool, man.
Mm.
Just the story behind this one, I think, is what kind of sells me on it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not really
exactly.
the
Me
music
too.
itself.
Yeah.
It's not really the music itself. It's the story behind the band that kind of
Yes.
like got me into like one because I also wanted to know what this band's deal was because when you sent this to me, I was reading their stuff and I was
Yeah, yeah.
like, what what three different
Yeah, no, it's
countries
crazy, isn't it?
like and they're just for so far from each other. You
I
couldn't be
know.
further from each other from these three countries.
No, no.
And I'm like, that's wild, man. And I even put it says
Crazy.
this band feels like three worlds colliding into one sound. And I think that that
Yes.
absolutely is
Mm,
what we get here.
yeah.
And also puts that they don't just blend genres, they blend life stories into music. And
Mm,
I thought that was really cool too, man.
yeah.
This was a really good pick, honestly. This was not what I expected it was going to be. This
Yeah,
was
me
the
too.
one that I was like, I was surprised the most on
Right.
was
Okay.
this
Yeah,
one.
I do fully understand why. Yeah, I get that totally. It's very
Yeah, but it's
unique.
not a bad thing
No,
though.
no, no.
It's not a bad thing, but
I
like
know.
this is the one that surprised me, and I'm very happy that you brought this one into my life, man.
Yeah, yeah, no, like I say,
This
it's
was really
just
cool.
the curiosity exactly the same as you. It's like the story to me is just as important as the
I
actual
mean,
music. It's crazy.
you got the riffs, you got the drums, you got the vocals, you got the double bass, you got the
Hmm.
breakdowns, you got the piano, you got the
Yeah,
key.
yeah.
What more could you want from this
And
band?
also I do
Like,
recommend checking out the videos because she's kind of very creative and like I said about her learning the CGI, she's put like they're walking through flames of fire in some videos and stuff, and it's like, it looks really
gotcha.
realistic and all that kind of thing. So yeah, man, props to them. One other hilarious thing on there, if you go on there about me on or whatever it is on Spotify,
I see it right here.
the final part at the bottom, the name of that band they've toured with, Bloodywood, which is called Sloth Thrust or Slow Thrust, Boston Manor, psychedelic porn crumpets. That is actually
I love that
hilarious.
name. I
I
would
know
because
that's
I read through these a lot, and they're also played on Sirius XM Octane, which is the metal channel for Sirius XM,
yeah,
which is really cool.
yeah,
And
yeah,
they're also on Kerrang, which is
mhm,
really cool. I
yeah,
really
yeah,
like that. They're
yeah,
even on the BBC and they're on the Radio
mm,
X, which
yeah,
is
yeah,
really cool.
mm,
So I really love this band. This was a very interesting pick, and
yeah.
I really like this. That's
Nice.
all I got for this one, man.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, go check them out.
So we are definitely going to go into my number two, we're gonna go with Fracture by One Shin. I think that this is the name of the guy. This
Okay.
is a solo project, I think. I
Mm-hmm.
think this is just one guy doing this. And yeah, so it's just one guy. And when I found out that it was just a solo artist, it brought me back
I know what
to
you're gonna say here.
Lighthouse, Sky
Yeah.
Lighthouse.
Yes.
It brought me back to him.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're telling me you did all of this yourself? That's very commendable. This is one of those
Crazy.
guys where I was just like, and it's metalcore. It's not
Yeah. Yeah. It
even
is.
like, straight rock music or
Mm.
whatever. This is metalcore. It's got all kinds of different electronic sounds in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like lots of different music is being produced here.
Mm.
There are more layers in this one song than most bands have in a whole album.
Absolute
And this
real.
guy
Yeah.
does it perfectly. This is
Mm.
such a he does have 33,000 followers, so not like,
I mean, that's still
low, but it's
what
not
was
high.
didn't we used to go for like under 100,000 to be eligible for this
Yeah.
episode? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So yeah, still a little bit more,
But
but
I
yeah.
really so the and it's so funny because when I found out that it was a solo project, I put a note in here that says, "The song grabbed me immediately. It's not just heavy; it's focused. There's so
Mm,
much focus going into making this music
yeah.
that that's kind of what grabbed me into it. I was like, oh my
Mm,
god, that's
mm,
why I had two songs by him in this playlist
okay.
because it was either between Bones or Fracture by him, which
Yeah.
I think is really funny to have, both of those
Yeah. Yeah.
words in the same album,
Two
Bones
songs.
and Fracture, and I really love that. And I think his name is Jacob Lawning is the vocalist that does this one.
Ah, all right.
I
Okay.
think that that's true.
Mm.
Yeah, so yeah, but One Shin, I don't know how he pronounces his
I
name
guess it's one
and
chin.
whatnot.
I guess
Um,
I don't know.
One Chain
Yeah.
or Chin, but he is from Luxembourg, so
Easy.
another, European guy.
Yeah.
And
And a
this
small,
is
very
this
small country as well.
Yeah, and I'm
Mm,
like, man, like I said, all of my bands have been from Europe.
yeah.
And you had one band that wasn't in Europe. You had one that
Well,
wasn't
I'm
in
gonna say
Europe.
that last band were from Venezuela.
No, 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 no. She moved to the UK.
Just
That's a UK-based band. You can't do that to me. No way. I'm not letting
ah,
that
damn.
slide.
Okay.
Yeah. But what did you like about this one, man? What did you think?
Honestly, everything. I'm obsessed with this guy. This was an awesome find. Like I love those two songs that you put in the playlist. Awesome. I'm absolutely gonna go check out this whole album that he only released last November, I
Me
think.
too. Me too.
Because like you
Yeah, it
said,
just released.
yeah, yeah. Like you said, like definitely made me when I read his little blurb and I checked out his Instagram and stuff. Do you know what? He actually has some funny videos on Instagram. You should give him a follow on
Really?
that.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to check
yeah.
out his Instagram
He's
then. Yeah,
got
yeah.
kind of like he's got like sort of advice videos. So, he's like saying, if you're passionate about something, continue with your craft, believe in yourself. And these really kind of like positive videos. And then in between those, he's got just like stupid ones where he's like messing around with his guitars and stuff. Just
I
that
love
acting
that. That's
fun.
so
So
good.
yeah, yeah, it's really cool. So
What'd you like about specifically about the song itself?
think the fact that I didn't understand immediately that it was one guy, so I assumed it was a band on first listens, and then I was like, all right, okay, like I like the sound of the drums. Um, it does kind of have that little electronic element to it in parts. Certainly,
Yeah.
I don't know if he plays the drums as in an actual kit, or if he actually just
Or
puts
uses
an
like a
electronic.
synthesizer?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning more towards. Don't wanna offend if it is a real kit, but to me, that's what it sounds like. Um, but like just the way that he can scream blew me away. I was like, wow, definitely did not expect this. I think I preferred the Bones song rather than the Fracture one. Um,
I just enjoy Fracture a little bit more. It was just by a
mm,
little bit, but I think I
yeah,
enjoy
yeah,
Fracture a little bit more.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've no doubt these are all going to be awesome songs. I reckon. But yeah, like just the way that he's put all this together, and like we were saying, I don't want to harp on about comparing to Skylight House because he was also one man band and everything else, but just the pure talent that it takes to be able to play all of these and sing as well, like to be able to sing and play all the instruments as well, just absolutely crazy. Like really, the fact that he's only got, I know we're saying only got 33,000 monthly listeners, but like to me, this is definitely over 100K type of artist. I say more,
Easily.
like much more, you know.
He needs
Yeah,
more.
this for me was
Absolutely all of it, man.
probably my favorite of the your finds for this week.
Really? You're
Mm.
already giving me a platinum choice?
I think so. I'm not going to fully commit to it yet, but I think so. Yeah,
Okay. All
I'll
right.
sit on the
'Cause we
fence a
still
little
gotta
longer.
give those later.
Yeah,
We still gotta
mm, yeah.
get to those. But I'm really glad that you love this, man.
Mm,
So,
great
we're gonna
find.
move on to your number one, man. I
Okay.
want to talk about this one.
Oh, really? Okay. I don't know whether
I
I should be
want to talk
nervous or
about
whether I
this.
should not be.
It
Right.
is
So the band is called Headwreck, and the song is called
yeah,
Filet o Fish.
yes.
Now, again,
What the fuck, man?
well, maybe I don't know. Maybe I can answer that question. Maybe I can't. Um, did you read the lyrics along to the song? That's the first question.
I did.
All right,
I
okay,
did.
that's fine then. Did you enjoy the references that were in there, like the Fast and the
I did
Furious and
actually.
Skrillex
That's why
dropping
I
the
want to talk
bass?
about it. That's really why
So
what I wanted to talk about.
again, for me, I listened to the top song, which was a song called Buzzsaw, which was a really cool song as well. And again, I kind of let it go down. And when we got to obviously, I saw the title and was like, Filet Fish, seriously, I need to check that out. And then I just had the lyrics up and was reading them along, and I was like, I'm enjoying reading these lyrics. So this has to be the song that I send Keith because I know that he'll like them just as much as I. So please, let's discuss these lyrics.
All right. So I'm gonna start the song over. So they mentioned Star Wars. They were mentioned because they says going hard number three. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
But I'm a Phantom Menace. You face with a face you can't replace. Drop the ball like Skrillex drops the bass.
These
I do
bars.
sh- I do this shit for free, and a baby got no money. A chain swinging, cling clang, spitting out the dummy. It is want to keep it short, keep it sweet like honey. What the fuck you saying, boy? You think you're funny? Like, bro, this is just absolutely. This is one of those songs where I had to listen to it twice in a row to
Yeah,
figure
I
out what
did.
the fuck I was listening
I knew
to.
you would. Um,
And I really did like the it's our third release, like Tokyo Drift, because Tokyo Drift was the third
I know it's
release
cool, isn't
of
it?
the Fast and Furious, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
But there were just like so many different like because I'm burning up my Michelins, like Michelin stars
Yeah.
and Michelin tires.
Tires. Yeah.
And I think that the Michelin tires, I love that.
Yeah.
And that's actually where the Michelin stars come from. That's actually
Yeah. Yeah.
where they come. They come from the tires, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Fun fact for the day. There
Yeah.
you go. Scratched off VIN, car running diesel. Yeah, my Need for Speed has got Hugh Curious, but I want to keep it fast and furious. Boy, have you lost your fucking mind, bro? Like
It's like a
this
sort
band
of.
is just
It's like a kind of rap breakdown in the middle of crazy hardcore punk, like all of it. And then we got the
I
dirty
just
breakdown.
we got the dirty
We do have
breakdown.
a
Let me go ahead
filthy
and go to the dirty
breakdown
breakdown.
actually, with the "Let's get
And he's
ready to
like,
rumble."
what I love is that it was like, it's like, yo, fuck the lyrics, and then he
And
just
then,
goes into the
yeah,
fucking
and then
breakdown.
there, the "Let's get ready to rumble."
Yeah, I did really like that, man.
Man,
This was definitely one
everything
of those.
about this was fun, so fun.
This was a fun song. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite from here,
Okay,
but it was definitely very interesting enough to listen to
yeah.
and give it the props it deserved. This is
So,
definitely a band that I want to check out.
oh, good. I am glad. One thing that I am going to recommend, please, that you do is on this album that these songs are actually on. There's
Yeah.
at the like the last few track, like there's only 6 tracks on there, but the last 3 tracks are actually remixes. So there's a Filet-O Fish remix, which is
Oh,
obviously
okay.
that song that I just mentioned. There's another, the second track on the album is called Low Blown. There's a remix to that. And then Plan Z, that's another remix. But check out the Filet O Fish remix because, well, in fact, or check it out now if you want. But I think you'll like it because it's a sort of, oh wait, hold on, let me check. What is it, that one or is it another one that I was thinking of? There's one of the songs on there. Anyway, one of those three remixes, kind of like an EDM crazy, like drum and bass wild thing. Oh no, it is that. I've just put it on to check. It is the Filet O Fish remix. It sounds like it's just a kind of a rejigging around of the song, and then it just kind of comes in the middle, and it's like what? But it's like drum and bass with the kind of womp 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 womp. I think you'll like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to check that out. I'll send you the song so you don't forget.
I'll definitely have to check it out.
Yeah.
But we're going to move on to my number one.
Okay.
This one,
Oh, sorry.
bro.
I did forget to mention
What?
that they're from Brisbane in Australia.
Okay. Yeah,
Not
I did see
the
that.
UK. Not the
Not
UK.
the UK. They are the UKs that were criminals that you
No,
sent
no,
over
I'm
to
not
the
having that.
island.
No, no,
You're having that, and that's happened because that happened in
no.
history. Do not repeat history. That happened. You get Australians because you had prisoners and you sent them to Australia. That's how you get Australians. Do you deny these allegations that the UK
Moving
did
on.
that?
There was nothing. I'm not personally
Okay.
responsible for those.
I
Anyway,
love it. I love it, man.
moving on. Oh my God.
So my number one, absolutely love this song, man. This song is called Labyrinth, and this band is called Showing Teeth. This is their only song that they have out right now. They
That
have
is wild.
78,000 monthly listeners, but literally just 2 days ago, they only had like 76,000. So
Oh,
she
really?
is gaining followers fast. Fun facts about the song, right?
Yes.
Or not the song, but fun fact about the whole band
Mhm.
itself. So they are from Kentucky. They are
Oh,
from here from the
American.
US.
Hey.
They're American, yay. They are, this is what I like to call Appalachian core or
Ah, okay.
Appalachia core.
Yeah.
Because they are from the Appalachian
Yep.
area of the United States. And I really, that's why when we were watching the video, you could see like kind of like
That all
that's where
makes
they
sense
were.
now. Okay. Yep.
It makes sense now.
Yep.
So the lead singer, her name is Addison, and she used to make TikTok videos and Instagram videos of her screaming in her car. And
Okay.
that was kinda like how she found her screaming voice
Yeah.
in a way, because she was doing it as, like, a joke kinda
Mm,
deal. She grew up in, like, a church
mm,
in a choir,
yeah.
and she found her scream by accident by making these funny videos, and people are like, "Your screams are really good.
Yeah.
Like, you need to, like, just go out and do this."
Mm,
And it was so cool because she recorded her demos in her car. She
that is
recorded the demo
cool.
in her car. And I thought it's because she felt like that's where it all started.
Mm.
That's where this needs to
Oh, I
like
love
be
that.
recorded.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. And it was absolutely not in the studio at first. She recorded the demo, she sent it to the studio, and then the studio was like, "All right, cool. We'll give you a space to this." They had to rent out like a time for because it's a dude because this is a DIY project
Mm,
for
yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely love this girl. She is just you don't expect that kind of voice coming from this woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't expect this at
It
all.
is a shock.
It's like this. It is a very shock. This song came out November 14th, 2025, so it just came out very recently. This
Okay.
song is not even this song is not even 2 months old yet.
Right.
And she's already gaining tractions from her followers, from her
Nice.
other socials that she has.
Yeah.
And I was reading some of the comments off of her YouTube page, and I have a few I want to read.
Oh, right. Okay. Let's go.
If you don't want me at my yeah, yeah, yeahs, you don't deserve me at my la, la, laws.
My God.
Because that's what she says in the beginning. And I just,
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
There's
hilarious.
another guy, to kind of paraphrase him. He said It's like I've been trying her scream at the very beginning, and I still can't get it right.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how she does it, but
Crazy.
I love it. A lot of support for her band on these comments.
That's
Just
good.
overwhelmingly positive stuff on here.
Yeah.
Um, Another thing, um, do, 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 do. So she kind of gravitated towards heavier, like the heavier sound,
Mm,
throughout her life. And she, like I said, she grew up in a church, she grew up in a choir, um, and knowing the Appalachian area, that's a big Bible Belt area,
yeah.
so it's a big church Christian area. So
Mhm.
having a metal band in from that area is kind of unheard of.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you count Slipknot from Iowa, they did kind of the
Mm,
same thing.
yeah,
Um, because you don't really get a lot of metal from certain states.
yeah.
And this is one of them, especially in this area. It was so cool. I can't this is my gore moment right
Mm,
here. I think that this by far is going to be the more music that this is only the first single that comes out, and it was kind of like when President came out with their first
mm,
single, "In the Name of the Father." It
yeah,
was
yeah.
kind of like that. They were already being presented as like, okay, cool, they're going to be coming out with
Yeah,
new
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But when they dropped that one single, I was like, I'm sold.
Mm,
This is the same way.
same
I
thing.
am absolutely sold on this, and I
Nice.
really want her to put out more stuff.
Yeah.
And she's got like a really death corey voice,
Yeah,
but then she gets into the
scary.
chorus and yeah, and then she kind of like she kind of reminds me of Courtney from Spirit Box in a way
Mm,
to where she
the,
can
the switch
flip
up.
that
Yeah,
switch.
yeah.
And I really absolutely love that. But she has she differs from Courtney in a way that Courtney doesn't really do like deathcore stuff. It's
Mm,
like she does screams, don't get me wrong,
yeah,
but it's not like deathcore.
yeah.
She is deathcore, and there's a lot of like metalcore vibes here
Mm,
in a way, and she's got powerful, clean vocals.
yeah.
This song has literally been on repeat since I heard it. I think I've heard this song like 4 or 5 days ago,
Mm,
and it's just been on absolute repeat. I
wow.
guarantee this is going to be in my top 100 songs this year,
Really?
easy. I'm calling it now that this song is going
Oh,
to be up
wow.
there, just because she also has influences. I'm gonna name some of the bands that she has
Yeah.
influences over. Veil of Maya,
Mm,
Whitechapel, Periphery, and Bring Me the Horizon. So she
nice.
has a lot of like, yeah, so like I love that she shares like who she kind of listens to get this kind of inspiration from.
Yeah.
And, pop off, Queen. You
Mm,
got this. Like
yeah,
this is
yeah.
just absolutely amazing
No,
because
definitely.
and God, I like what do you have to say about this song?
This,
Or
this,
this whole band and
yeah.
stuff. What do you have to say about it?
This was a total surprise. I have to admit,
Yeah?
just from hearing those first screams, that kind of sets you in, so you know what you're coming in for. Yeah, I really didn't expect once I saw the video when you'd said have you actually seen the video to this. I just did not expect the band to look how they look when you hear what they sound like. And I don't mean that. I don't mean what
No,
they
I
all.
got you.
I don't mean what they all personally look like. But like you've just said, to set the scene, they're kind of like playing outside this barn. You've got the mountains in the background. Like I would expect these to be in a forest in Norway. That's how they sound in black and white face paint type of thing, corpse
Kind of
paint.
like an Eminence kind of deal.
Exactly that. I did not expect them to be in the mountains outside a barn with deers in the video and that kind of thing.
If you watch the video, the guitarist looks like he's like a math nerd,
Yeah.
and those are the best kind of guitars because they're gonna melt your face off with that
And
chugs,
the
bro.
size of his guitar as well. And he does have the chugs to
Oh my
back it up.
God, yes.
Yes, absolutely. You're completely
I
right
think that
there.
this band is gonna do numbers this year.
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
think that
Yeah.
this band is gonna be one of my favorite ones to watch out for.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for this band.
Mm.
I'm so happy that I
Again,
found
great
this
find. Yeah.
because I was like, because I went to her page
Mm.
to find more music, and then this was the only
Yeah, this
one
is
that was
literally it.
there, and
Yeah.
I was like, no, I want
Give me
more.
more. Yeah, you'll have to check out the
Give me more.
TikToks for the
So
singing in the car or whatever.
definitely check her out.
Yeah.
Definitely, this is the band. If you're not going to check out any other band that I've talked about, go check out this song.
Mm.
Go check out this band. Do some research.
Yeah.
This is my gore moment of the year right here.
I love I love that we have a gore moment, and
A gore moment.
I like to think that because we do say it like not all the time, but we do kind of just drop it in there, and I'd love it that people actually understand what we mean by that, and not just like a what moment, and then don't even understand what
A
we're
gore
saying.
moment.
Yeah, that's what the
Yeah,
gore
but,
moment
like,
is.
because if they go back to our first episode where we did
This
not
one.
our very first episode, but the first
Don't
episode where we did a
mention,
band.
oh, Keith, you've done it
Don't
again. You did it
I'm
again.
sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you go back to our first episode where we were talking about bands to look out for 2024,
Yeah.
we mentioned a band called Gore, and
Hmm.
they have done such good stuff. They blew the fuck up,
Yeah.
and they're doing great. And I feel like
Mm.
this is gonna be my Gore moment right here. This
Yeah.
band,
Mm.
Addison. If you ever hear this, fucking keep it up.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking proud of you.
Keep going, definitely. Yeah. We
Well,
also
that's
kind of
we also what?
we might have a member of Gore coming on for this podcast.
Oh yeah,
Maybe. Just because, as
maybe,
Keith said, I did get to
maybe.
see them supporting Of Mice and Men in December, and I got to meet the band. I got to have a photograph with them, which I might just drop in down here for gloating reasons, so Keith can cry. And but yeah, I did get talking to the band, and I mentioned the podcast and said, we picked you for the 2024 bands to look out for, and now look, here you are supporting Of Mice and Men throughout all of Europe and everything. So
That's so
I
fucking
said, if you
wild.
would, it would be an absolute honor to have any of you come on the show, or all of you. And but yeah, Will the drummer was like, yeah. Once we get back to the States and we get home, and after Christmas and the New Year,
And
just drop us a
settled in and
message.
stuff.
Yeah, let us know. So I mean, I'm gonna do that. Will, for you. You told me to.
Well, that's going to be doing it for our five bands to look out for the year. Now we're going to get into nitty gritty
Okay.
of giving our
Uh,
platinum and our solid and platinum choices.
oh, this
Huxley,
is hard.
since you picked, I want you to give me a solid choice for this one.
Ah,
I think I already have yours already. It was
so
hard, but I think I got yours already.
this is almost impossible for me. I'm really ah right. No, I'm gonna have to go with the gut feeling on this one. Okay,
Okay.
so no offense, but I'm gonna go with the solid choice or on every page
Okay. All right. I like
with
that
with
Minerva,
Minerva.
man.
I
Amazing.
just really like that, and I'm so excited to actually look into more of their music as well. So that's why they're gonna be my solid choice. And no offense to showing teeth, I am sorry, but I have to go with one chin for this platinum choice this week. I absolutely
Oh,
loved what I heard. Seriously. I was
oh,
so
poor
so
Addison. You apologize to Addison right now. You
I'm
apologize to
sorry.
her.
I said no offense. Don't take it personally. All of that jazz. It's not, it's not about you or anything other than I was absolutely blown away at the fact that this is one guy in his recording room just doing his thing, which is just so impressive. And the quality of the songs and everything else that I heard was just chef's kiss.
I
What are
I
yours for
say
me?
for me, so the solid choice for
Yep.
me has to be Waste on People.
Really? Oh my God.
Has
Wow.
to be. I really love this one. It
Wow.
was different. I actually enjoyed the chugs. I enjoyed
Nice.
kind of the riffs that were going here. The vocals
I
were really
love
cool.
this.
It was really pop punky,
Yeah.
and I just enjoyed listening to it over and over. But my platinum choice for you has to go to Filet-O-Fish, bro. Headwreck.
Yeah, let's get
You
in.
have
Yes,
absolutely, man.
let's
This was
go.
the song that the reason why it gets platinum was because it threw me off guard,
Mm.
and I was like, "What the fuck am I listening to right now?" And I read the lyrics, and like, "This is hilarious." And I finally
Oh,
figured out because I couldn't figure it out when I was listening to it.
yeah.
But now that it's coming back to me, I know a band that they remind me of is Bill Murray. That's who they
All
remind me
right.
of in a
Okay.
way,
Okay.
because they have that
That's
kind of
fair.
way
Just
of like having the
silliness.
funny names,
Yeah.
running with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
silliness of it.
Yeah.
and I really absolutely love this. So that was your platinum choice this week, man.
Nice. Oh, I love that. I really
Yeah.
do. That's so cool. Love it.
I'm glad that you loved it.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be it for our episode, man.
Wow.
I do have something to say to um I got like a little thing to say afterwards, but if you want to go ahead and give
Oh,
people
okay. Yeah.
our wonderful socials for the year, man.
Indeed. So you can drop us an email at wavesacrosspod@gmail.com. You can follow us across social media on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, not X, because we still don't call it that, even though it's 2026. And that is at Waves Across Pod. And all of the social medias are also linked in the Beacons link, which will be in the description. And you can jump in our Discord. We've been in fact, we've had a very good time over Christmas and New Year with people recommending us music and just kind of getting involved with everything together and stuff. So that's been cool. And yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, Keith, but I keep dropping as a bit of a Discord exclusive the thumbnail for the YouTube videos about an hour or two
Yes,
before
you
they
do.
go
You
live.
do drop the
I
yeah,
just
you
thought it'd be
drop it
something
like a
fun
few
to do. So if you want to see what
yeah.
videos we'll be releasing or whatever, then yeah, come and jump in the Discord, and that link will be in the description too. And we also have the Facebook page. Everything's linked in the Beacons link. So yeah, jump in there and come and give us a follow.
All right. Well, 2026 is going to be the year where small bands don't stay small for long. And that's what this episode is really about, catching lightning early. Whether you're here for the gut punch metalcore or the hooky alt rock or the weird genre hybrids like the filet o fish that you were showing me,
Headwreck.
that feels like they shouldn't work but absolutely do. These are the names we're putting in on your radar now. Follow them, spin their tracks, and if one of these bands blows up this year, just remember we told you first.
Remember
But
where you're
with that
headed.
said, y'all guys have an ear opening rest of the week. Y'all absolutely go listen to these bands. They're so great. And I absolutely enjoyed this week. I always
I
enjoy
did.
this
I
every
loved
year,
it.
man.
Loved it.
I loved it. But most importantly, I want y'all to remember be good to each other. Peace. How dare you not give it to Addison? Poor Addison.
One chin.